When you think of taking someone's life, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on the people that this person, every man or woman, is somebody's favorite. Just think about their family. I have never met Charlie Kirk, and for some reason, since yesterday I've been crying. Can you see my eyes? Why am I crying? I'm connecting to the pain of his wife, the pains that she's going to go through. I connected to this pain so deeply because I remember back then with my ex, I was at home one evening and so my neighbor came knocking at the door. Church, Mommy Michelle, please come out. Your husband is changing his car tire by the roadside and he's alone. And I was like, what? He's changing his car tire down the road and he's alone. God forbid. I took my car key and I drove out. Why? Because when we moved into that neighborhood, they told us that criminals used to disturb there. And so I quickly ran out. And then once I did that, when I drove out, I found out that he wasn't changing his car tire. He had accident and he was taken away by road safety for treatment. I would later track him down to where he was and then move him to Emory for further treatment and all that. And then the next day, I came back home to take the kids to school. While we were driving to school, my first daughter said, "So, Mom, where's Dad? I didn't see him and I didn't hear from him. That's so unlike him. He usually calls." And I said, "Oh, he traveled, but he said that he will give you a call later." My first daughter waved it. And then my second daughter, who was 7 years old, turned and said, "Mom, that's not my dad. Why do I feel in my spirit that something is wrong with him?" I said, how do you mean? And she said, "Because Daddy will call me even if he travels. He will speak to me before I will sleep. By the time I'm waking up, he's on the phone with me. Why is it that he didn't do any of that? Please, if something is wrong with him, just come out clear and tell us." It was at that moment that I said, "Yes, he's not feeling fine. He's in the clinic. Let me call him." My daughter said, "If you know that he's okay, he's alive, call him." And I called their father and their father spoke with them and they proceeded with their day. Have you thought about the conversations that this woman is having right now with the children? You think they are kids? No, they are not. They are going to be asking questions and you need to be there to see. So yesterday throughout my day was messed up. I kept connecting to this woman. I kept connecting to the pain. I kept connecting to the journey of explaining to them that they will never speak to their father. Don't kill anybody. I beg you. Please. They have people that they are good to. People that love them. People that are looking forward to having them back. Don't kill. Please. Don't.